Hello everyone. So this is episode one, the first mini project that I try to learn different kind of programming languages and programming skills through doing different exercise. So this is the first one, and when I get started, I was wondering what I should do. And back in the days, I was still working on different kind of visa and passport application process. So I feel, oh, maybe I should write myself a simple ID photo editor that could crop out my face and put it in the right kind of shape and format and to make it work for the ID photo. I fully understand that there are many of the ID photo editors online that could help you uh, edit the photos and to make them work for all the different kind of requirements. But given that this is just a learning process for me, so I wouldn't bother too much if there's already some good tools out there. So let's get started. And for the first one, I'm thinking, yeah, because I want to use some of the Python or machine learning code, so I choose the programming language as Python. And you can see that's most of the code here. And in general, I would love to have a simple front end, so I choose GLFW first and OpenGL as the general drawing guide, and I'm using ImGUI or the PY ImGUI one for drawing some of the GUI on top of it. So let's first see how this runs. And first, let's say just run with the main file. It will see a blank window, and here is a simple menu. So there are a few things. One is open from camera, means it will take a photo from the webcam if it's connected. Save will save all the intermediate states. Load, it's compare with save. So that's most about it. So let's first do the open one. Let's open a photo for myself. This is my linking photo actually. So let's go ahead and first I want to be able to crop out the general outline of myself, and um, so I add some of the segmentation method. Um, so I only use GUI. I think there are many of them, from the traditional OpenCV one to the mask RCNN or a lot of other things, but I just choose YOLO, and as it's most recent and works decently well. So running YOLO on it, and there's something happening, and I'm adding the background as the dark mask, and in the middle you can see there's some light gray. The light gray region is mostly used as unknown mask, so I can do image matting later. The try map is generated using very simple methods. I just get the YOLO human detection and run some erosion dilation kind of algorithms on top of it to generate try map. For this image, I think it works pretty well, but on some cases it doesn't. So I added some functionalities to using a brush so that I can mask some extra regions as unknown, and so I can mask them and making sure things are masked as unknown properly. Of course, I can change diameters of the brush and things like that. Well, that's just some fun thing to do. And after that, we can say we can ask it to run the image matting kind of algorithm. So this one, I'm choosing the MatteFormer kind of algorithms, and so here it is. Seems like it's working pretty well. Maybe on this black background it doesn't seem very obvious, so let's maybe change it to a half transparent red. Okay, this looks better. So we can see that generally picks up the foreground versus the background, and that's good. So the next important thing is being able to do the crop with proper aspect ratio and size. So to do that, I need to know how large the head is, where's the eyes, where's the forehead, where's the chin. So I use the media pipe from Google to do all the facial landmark detection. And we can see that we click on the proposed crop, it could figure out the crop, and here are some of the left, right, top, bottom one. The interesting thing is about the top is negative, so it means I need to pad something more on the top to meet the requirement of the ID photo. I think that's okay because there's no real content on the top. So let's say just confirm crop. So you can see here some blank region on the top. That's fine. Let's replace the background color to white, and I think that's by requirement, and change it to fully non-transparent. So this looks okay, but the problem is there are a lot of self-casting shadows on my face, and I haven't implemented that for the self-shadow casting kind of removal algorithm. I remember there's a paper from Google about that, but I haven't done that in this project, and maybe I'll leave that for some later kind of improvement stuff. So that's all for this kind of first mini project. I think I learned quite a bit of how to write a Python GUI, how to run a bunch of different machine learning models, and how to use the result, doing inference, and I think that's good. Image matching, segmentation, landmark identification, and a bunch of things. So cool. I think this is good for my first little project, and I'm looking forward to the next one. I haven't decided what to do, so let's see. And maybe I'll come back and record another video next month or in 2 months. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.